Today we will learn what are consistent, inconsistent and consistent and dependent system of linear equations, right? So this will be the fourth part as already said. Now we'll revise once again. It's always to peep in what we have learned, right? So first lecture we have seen how to plot the points. If it is 0, 5, first go to x-axis, origin, y 5, go to 5, then 1, 3, so come to 1, go to 3, like that go on plotting the points, making the table in the second lesson and then drawing the line, right? And the third lesson we saw how to get the two lines and intersection and interpretation of intersection of two lines, right? Very important is this is called a solution of the linear equation in two variables, right? Very important over here. Hope everyone knows it. Very important here is if you write the equation in this format, there is one way by which you can check whether your line is going properly or not. How? Generally this term is the place where this line is going to cut y-axis. Now for example, this is the line and this is the place 7 it is going to cut at. So this is one way to check, right? This is one way to check your equation if it is in this format. Second thing, now just see this, y is equal to 5. So you have this point which is x is minus 5, y is 5, right? Here again you have taken x as 5, y as 5. So you draw a line, y always remains 5. So the equation of this line is 5. From the line we can guess the equation. From the equation, even without drawing, we can see where the line lies. Here, same way, x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5. Just see this point. X is 5, y is 5. Here x is 5, y is minus 5. When you join both of them, you are getting a line which is x is equal to 5. Hope you are very clear with the equation. Simple equations. We can tell the line where it can be drawn, whether it is parallel to x-axis or whether it is parallel to y-axis. Now, same thing. Here just see the graph of line y is equal to 3. This one, graph of line y is equal to 3. This is graph of line x is equal to 5. Where they meet, this place, right? Very interesting thing. Where they meet is also the solution, right? So, the solution of this is x is equal to 5, y is equal to 3. This point is 5, 3. Now, try this. You are now seeing the line and we will try to guess the equation of this line. This is 1, this is also 1. This is 2, this is also 2. This is 3, this is also 3. That means x, whatever is x, same is y. So the equation of the line is x is equal to y or y minus x is equal to 0. So there are so many times mathematics tells you how to analyze the things. You should learn in such a manner that you are able to analyze the things. Yes, normally what we do, this is the equation given to us, we draw it. Learn maths better. Learning maths means analyze what is given, draw from question to answer, from answer to question. If you are able to do it, you are the one who will get success in mathematics and you will fall in love with this subject. Again, two lines are given, right? The moment we see this, immediately we come to know that yes, these are two lines and they intersect at point -3, -4. plus. The moment we see it in this form, y is equal to, it is passing through plus 2. Yes, it is passing through plus 2. Hence, this line is a line which is correctly drawn when you draw it in exam. Same way, this is minus 1. So, automatically, y-axis it will come at minus 1. So, this is something which you should see from the answers, from the graph. Whatever we have learned, we are trying to recapitulate the things now and analyze and interpret the mathematics in our own form. Now, see this. Two equations are given to me. The moment I draw this, I get this is minus half. This is also minus half. These two are same, right? These two are same. This is called as slope of the line. If the slope of the line is same, they are parallel lines. They are parallel lines. They do not intersect. As they do not intersect, it means that they have no common point. That means when you try to solve these two equations, you are not going to get any solution of it. Interesting, no? Now, see this one. This is the way equation will come to you. X plus y is equal to 3. X minus y is equal to 1. Our format, we will put it as y is equal to minus x plus 3. Y is equal to plus x minus 1. So, this is minus x. This is plus x. Both are having same slope with opposite sign. Here this is minus 1. Here this is plus 1. These type of lines intersect each other at right angle should be known to us at 10th standard level only. Right? The moment you see the equation, yes, these two lines are perpendicular to each other and they are passing through this point. Yeah, first one passes through 3. Yes, line absolutely right. Again here, this passes through minus 1 over here. So it cuts y-axis at that point. Be very clear. This is called y-intercept. Line cuts y-axis at that point. Why? Because if you put it as 0, immediately you are getting it at 3. Same way, put this as 0, the line is y is equal to minus 1. This is a check of your line. Then, so we recapitulate once again. When lines intersect, they have one solution. When lines totally coincide with each other, right? They have infinitely many solutions. And when they are parallel to each other, we say there are no solutions, right? Yeah, we have this type of equation in our textbook. 3x minus y is equal to 3. 3x minus y is equal to minus 3. It's obvious, right, that the above equation cannot be solved, right? Why? Just try solving it. Take this to this side, again take this to this side. You will see that you get equation y is equal to, right? And if you take again this to this side, again you get the equation y is equal to. Equate those y. Please check it by yourself. Please do it, students. Take a pen, pencil, pause the video. Please try to check this. You will not be able to solve this equation. You will get a weird type of answer. They do not have a common solution. The graph of the given equation are two distinct lines which are parallel. Interesting. We have to remember this. You can do this very easily if you put it in this format again. See this. This is minus 3, minus 3. Brighter side of mathematics. See the maths. Do the maths in one step. Immediately after putting it here, without even drawing, I know, yes, these two lines are parallel because the slope is same, right? So you have to be seeing 360-degree round when you try to solve the numerical. Don't just solve the numerical. Understand the numerical, right? Now, again you get these two equations. x minus 2y is equal to 4. 3x minus 6y is equal to 12. Divide this full equation by 3. On comparing these two equations, we see that these two equations are right. These two equations are same. Right? We observe that if the first equation is multiplied by 3 or the second equation is divided by 3, we get this equation same. These are called as equivalent equations. These are called as equivalent equations. And equivalent equations, they give a graph where the two lines coincide. The solution satisfying any one equation also satisfies the other equation. Again, mathematical interpretation from here. Mathematical understanding from here. The line which we are drawing, in both the case, they coincide. So, linear equation in two variable has infinite solutions. This is something we have to understand, and they are called equivalent. Now, graphical method of solving pair of lines. This is what we were studying. We'll try to once again see whatever we have done. Right? The graph of two equations of system intersect at a point. The system is said to be having unique solution and the system is consistent. But if the graph of two equations satisfies are parallel lines, the system is said to be having no solution and they are called as inconsistent. Third one, when graph of two equations, right, they are having infinitely many solutions, the lines coincide, this is called as system of consistent and dependent lines, right? System is consistent and dependent. Activity for you, I have given you 3 lines, right? You are supposed to fill in these boxes. Which one is consistent, which one is inconsistent, which one is consistent and dependent, right? Now, when we have solved these type of equation by this method, as I told you, think when you are solving. You might have got this type of table here. The question is 0, 3, minus 3, 6. Why this 3 minus 3, 6 is put? Is there any reason? Yes, there is a reason. And what's that? Put the equation in form y is equal to mx plus c. You get x is equal upon 3 minus 6 upon 3. Right? So if you try to put 1 over here, the equation will not go by the similar manner. It will give fractions. Be smart. Be smart. When you simplify, you are getting x upon 3 minus 2. Why I will put here 1? I will put here directly 0. The moment I put here 0, this becomes 0. The value becomes minus 2 here. Second thing, I will substitute here x is equal to 3. The moment I put here 3, 3 upon 3, this becomes 1. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Similarly, we can find all the values whatever are given here. Now, when you draw the line, this is what is to be done. I will always appreciate you students to put it in this format. If you get here fraction, what you should do is substitute the denominator or multiple of denominator as value of x. Now, important here, again I repeat, whenever here the fraction is there, substitute x as the denominator and multiples of the denominator only. Again you see two equations. This one is simple and this one just now we have dealt with, right? Similar equation. What we will do? If you try to put the values as usual, put the values, get the graph. But I request my dear students, put it in this format. put the value of x as 4 or 8 or minus 4, the calculation is going to become much more easier in this form. Now, next question, similar question, right? I will just give you the way it has to be done. Make the table as I told. We have seen the same equation in the earlier one. Here, the most important thing is, from the graph, we observe that the line represents the two given simultaneous equations intersect each other at -3, 1. The solution of the given simultaneous equation is -3, 1. That is, x is equal to -3, y is equal to -1. This portion is extremely important for examination point of view, because we forget to write this and here it carries marks. I repeat, this carries marks, this carries marks. Please don't try to leave these two things. It's a common mistake. And the second common mistake is students forget to write this. They forget to put this arrows. X, x dash, y, y dash. These are the places where we cut marks when we correct the papers, board papers. Right? Okay. So we go to the next one. As I told you, we will come to the next one. Y is equal to 3x minus 2. Again textual question. Y is equal to 2x minus 3. Again the textual question. This is for your reference. I need not explain anything here. We have already done many numericals of this type. It's your duty to solve it. Now, again, two equations. Normal solution method. This, you go on substituting the value of x and go on getting the value of y. Line, you can do it this way, but I will always appreciate you if you do it in this format. Y is equal to 3x upon 4 plus 7 upon 4. Put the value of this as 4, minus 4 and so on. And here 2, minus 2 and so on. Writing answer, very important, you should not forget it. Same way, one more question. You are having two equations. Table is made for you. You are supposed to draw this question. Solve it. Further explanation is not needed, but in order to give you answers, I am giving you the pictures of it to see. Try me. We have done similar kind of exercise. You will enjoy doing this. When your free periods are there, you can just do this. Write the coordinates and go on doing it. Your practice, your things will make. Practice does not make perfect. Yeah, it said practice makes perfect. Not only practice makes you perfect, only perfect practice makes you perfect. School is a practice for your future. So don't forget this. Right now, difficult time for us. I will request you, solve these small activities which I give you in my videos so that you enjoy it. You make yourself perfect. Do perfect practice so that your future is better. You get better marks. My dear students, stay home, stay safe. Like, share and subscribe. Mathematics at your fingertips for more such videos. Thank you very much.